Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for August 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th, Monday through Thursday. Now, I am going to use my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main reading. I will then follow up with my Guardian Angel Tarot cards, also by Radley Valentine. I will pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, this is the introduction, by the way. If you want, this will be on all the videos. If you want to bypass this introduction, and I hope you watch it at least one time, then go down to the timestamp, and that will take you to your main reading. Now, I'm also going to add a deck because, you know, I went shopping on Amazon. I mentioned that on the weekend readings, and I bought another deck at that time. Not sure. This is a very feminine and very sweet deck, but we're going to add this on to our readings. Also, you know, I will put a little posting or survey asking you how you like it. Anyway, this is the little book. This is Inspirational Wisdom from Angels and Fairies, and it is written by Frances Monroe, and the artwork is by Judy Mastrangelo. Hope I didn't mess that up too much. So that we will do that with the main readings. Now, for this, since this is the introduction, and you all know what that means, this is where I just kind of pull some cards to see what's going on in our universe. I will use my Waite Rider tarot cards, and I'll also use my Colette Baron Reid The Good Tarot. And I got that right. I didn't even look at it. Now, I have prayed. I have meditated. I have infused all the decks with Reiki energy, and whatever comes through comes through. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power, God, Holy Spirit, and like I said, whatever comes through comes through. Now, I do like to tell you what's going on in the planets per se, so let's see what we have here. Now, Schumann resonance, which I have not really posted a whole lot, but it's been interesting because what it's been doing is it's been clear, and then we've had some streaking, and that's been the last couple of days. So to me, it's kind of like, activity, a little rest, activity, a little rest. So even today is Friday the 12th, there was some streaking of white. And when I talk about streaking, I mean the white energy, the solar storms, whatever this is, the energies were not necessarily the big white in your face type of energy, like, oh my gosh, let's all take a nap, or let's all just sit down, watch a movie, and eat chocolate and popcorn. It's just like, I need a break. But it has been streaking. So this could be very energizing. It could also be very tiring too, and very polarizing also. So let's see what we have going with the with my little notes on what's going on with the stars and the planets per se. So again, let's see. So on the, like I said, this is the 14th. We talked about what the 14 is. So this is the 15th. So on the 16th, we do have Mercury, which is in Virgo right now. And that's a very good energy. It's trining with Uranus, which is in Taurus. So both of those are earth energy. So this is going to affect our day-to-day life, our money, our job. Mercury is about communication. This is also, Uranus is expect the unexpected. So we could be hearing things about our work, job, career, our home life. But remember, Mercury likes Virgo, and Uranus has been in Taurus for a while, and they're trining each other. So that's actually a good connection. So whatever we're hearing, it could be one of those things that we're like, now I understand. I really do understand this. And also on the 18th, and this is quite lovely, we have Venus, which is in Leo, and this is also trining, which is a good connection, with Jupiter, which is retrograde in Aries. So this would be one of those things like, lucky in love type of energy. So this is a good thing. Mars will be entering Gemini on the 20th. Now the part that I find fascinating with that is Mars is going to be in Gemini for quite a while. Mars God, the planet of war, Aries energy, Gemini, well, Gemini air energy, all over the place. You take that, very intelligent, but still very aware of everything. You take that, you mix it with your Saturn. I know I talk about Saturn in Aquarius all the time. There's just a lot that can be happening during this time. And like I said, I think that Mars is going to be in Gemini for about 6 months, which it normally is not. But it goes forward, then there's a time it'll go retrograde, and then it'll go forward again. So that's going to be interesting. We'll learn more as we go through that. Okay, so let's see what we have. What's going on in the world? We'll ask higher power. What's going on in the world? What in the universe? What is it that we should know? Oops, a card already coming. New ideas, new information, new. So let's see. Swords is our air energy. It is our Aquarius, Gemini. We've got stuff going with Gemini. We're entering that. And it's also our Libra energy. It is our thought processes. It is hearing news. It's really making plans. So there's new plans, new strategies, new ideas, new awareness happening. Now it is reversed. Reversed is, to me, there's a lot of different ways. Well, there's a couple of ways to read reverse cards. To me, it means pay attention. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Not per se what I'm saying, but what higher power is saying. Pay attention a little bit more than you normally would. So let's see. Let's go on here. Let's cut a couple more, or let's shuffle, cut. Here we go. Oh. Okay, so again, Ace of Swords. Now numbers are very important. You know that. 1 is a new beginning, new start, new. It's new. Swords again, ideas, news itself. So like, oh, light bulb, things are happening. Now, I'm kind of getting something with this crown. Not quite sure. There's these, I don't know quite what those are per se. A lot of times there can be some olive energy going on with that. We do have some light coming from a gray cloud. So, and one of the things that I was doing, and this reminds me of this. So as I'm praying and meditating, I was reminded, and this is, we do know this, that it's always darkest before the dawn. So it's like, we just have little more, and we're like that little train that can just keep going, keep moving, keep our vibrations high, and, it's like right there, it's right there. But we've all been feeling that. Whatever it is, it's right there. So here we go, Ace of Swords, new ideas, new. I'm getting that, I'm getting a lot of light energy with that Ace of Swords also. So let's see what we've got here. We've got the Devil card. The Devil card. Now, this is Major Arcana. Major Arcana is more the universal energies. And remember when I said it's always darkest before the dawn. So we have a 15 energy here, a 1 and a 5. 3 5s equal, 15. Many of us see those 555 energies. 555 on the clock, on our license plates. It can be to the point that it makes you a little bit nuts. And it's all about change. Change is a-coming. Change is a-happening. Be aware. Accept the change. Go with the flow. However, you also want to accept the change that's going to be for the betterment. Okay? You don't want to just accept when, if somebody's doing bad behavior, you do not want to accept that and say, well, I have to accept it. No. Bad behavior is bad behavior, and I'm not sure why I'm telling you about that one, but the devil, remember, fear is a tool of the devil. So if you're worried, if you're afraid, hey, you got to give it to your higher power, whoever that is to you. I give it to God and say, hey, you got to handle this because it's too big for me. Okay? So this is facing fears. Now, the interesting thing, and I've really come to appreciate the depths of this. So this one, he does have his hand up. He has his hand down. Looks like he has some sort of a flaming torch or flaming club in the one. He's got these, there's a lot of gray and black in the background with that. His eyes are a little skewed, so, he's not necessarily the soundest person. The pentacle or pentagram on him is skewed also, so things are just not the way they're supposed to be. It's not the way that's supposed to be. And you see the people here. You see the feminine and the masculine energy. They're in chains. They're in, they're bound. Now the thing about it is they could slip this. They could slip these chains. At this point, they choose to be where they're at. Now the interesting thing is with this is, if you notice, they're losing their humanity. They're losing their humanity. So, what does that really mean? So again, so what I would say here is, again, this is where, going back to what when in prayer, hey, it is always darker before the dawn. Have faith, believe, things are happening, things are changing. We do have something new on that horizon. We have to face our fears. We have to, again, tool of the devil tries to keep you from progressing, tries to keep you, and progressing, tries to keep you from ascending, tries to keep you from your divine purpose. Okay? So we have that. Oh, so 1 and a 5 is also a 6. 6 is the number of man. It's the energies. It's what you can do. These people, these souls' existence, they could slip these chains. Look at it. There's enough that they could let it go and they could run, but they would rather stay. It's one of those things, stay with the devil than face what you don't know. Anyway, so to me, there is new stuff coming. We might be hearing some stuff this coming week, but it could, there could be some fear base. There could be some fear energy going on with it. It's like, oh, well, what else is happening? What else is happening? We do have more control than we think. At least we have control on that spiritual realm. Again, prayer, meditation, sending it to the heavens, asking for our help, asking for the angels to come and help. Okay, next card is, we've got, again, another ace. Now that, again, is reversed. This is the Ace of Cups, 1, new beginning. Cups is our water energy. It's our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. There's a lot of Scorpio stuff going on right now. There's also very much, so here we have the one hand coming from the one direction, and then we have the other coming from the other direction. One is holding the sword, one is holding the cup. There is water flowing. There is a dove of peace. It's a very, I'm not going to say necessarily that it's a religious symbol here. I'm going to say it's a spiritual awakening, a spiritual symbol, okay? Because that Hierophant, get out of here, Hierophant. If you've been following me, not a fan of the business of religion, okay? Very, very controlling. This is mysterious. This is spiritual. This is beyond that veil. This is, things are happening. There is a new emotional development, a new emotional growth. Maybe this is that ascension energy. That fear, we have to be careful. We have to be aware. If we are aware that we're afraid, we can then bring it to higher power and say, I can't handle this. Oh yeah, many times I'm like, no, I'm afraid. I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm going to live my day because this is my day. And basically, hey, God, source, you've got to handle this for me. It's bigger than me. Okay? So I make that choice. And that's what part of that free will is all about. Anyway, let's see. Colette Baron Reed. Higher power. This looks like it's an interesting week for us. There is an awareness. There is new coming. So we have a 1-1-5-1. So, but that 5 is about change. Remember, change, change, change. So let's see, higher power, what else do you want to say for us? What else do we have? What else do we have this coming? Oh, okay. Okay, so now we have, again, reversed. We have the Hanged Man. We have a 12. This is, again, a major arcana. We have a 12, 1, again, new beginnings. 10 of that 12, 10 plus 2. 10 is a transitional energy. 2 is choices. What do you choose? Add the 1 and the 2 together becomes a 3, which is an extremely powerful number. Celebration, creativity, but it's also the power of 3. So we have the Hanged Man. It's always interesting. This person is, basically hanging from one leg, yet at the same time looks at peace, looks as this person, like he is, or his angelic is in peace, not necessarily worried too much. And it's all about, you've got to have a different perspective. You have to look at things. You have to look for you have to look and you have to know that the dawn is coming. The light will be shining again. So the Hanged Man is a really good reminder for us. And it's also kind of saying, don't always believe what you see. Don't always believe what you see. Make sure you're connecting with your higher power. Make sure you're connecting God, Source, Holy Spirit, whoever that is to you. Make sure you have that connection. Make sure, as I am always saying, stay shining, that you are, putting out the light, you're emanating your light, you're emanating your spirit. You're a light worker, you're a star seed. Little bit of a difference between the two. Some can be both. But there's a lot happening, and I always feel, and I know this, that the majority of the people that watch, that, you were sent here just as I was sent here, for a purpose. And this is part of our purpose. And Hanged Man, look at things differently. It's not, don't be afraid. I mean, to me, if I was upside down hanging, I'd be like, I would black out within a matter of moments just from all the blood rushing to my head. Yet this person has more faith. This person has more abilities, and just knows that things are going to be okay. Okay? So, interesting week. As always, too, if you've watched the introduction, let me know what you think about all of this. Okay, what are you reading in these cards? I always appreciate hearing from you. So take a moment too, because this is really, really important. You really do encourage me with your comments, but also with liking, sharing, subscribing, clicking on the bell. It keeps me coming back twice a week as I usually do. Okay, so why don't we start our readings now? And hello to my Cancers, and how are you? Well, it's always interesting, the energies have been very strong with the readings, and there's been some major breakthrough energies with this too. So it's always an interesting time, especially when I see the Devil card, and like I saw it in the introduction. But we did have a lot of hope and a lot of blessings with that Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups too. And then the Hanged Man. So there are blessings. Remember, whatever's going on in the world, we still need to live our lives, and we can do our part of being that shining star, of being, when I say stay shining, I truly mean that. Anyway, let's see. What do we have, higher power, for our Cancers? Because that Devil energy tries so hard to entrap you, and you need to throw it off. You need to throw it off, my Cancers. You need to believe. You need to stand between those ones. Oh, that's a 1-1. That's an 11. So you need to hold on to those ones. You need to hold on to those new beginnings, new start energy. Okay, and throw off those chains. Throw off those chains that Devil energy likes to try to hold. Tries to hold people in. Oops. Holy manoli. Well, cards have fallen. They're all, well, not all of them. Most of them are face up. Oh my goodness. So I started with Leo. Leo had a lot of cards that fell through. And it was like, okay, we'll do this. So now Cancer, we've got a lot of cards that fell through. So these are up, this is down. We'll put this to the side, and we will go through this very much. Your intuition is going to be on fire this week. You need to trust yourself. You need to step up to that plate. So for the weekend, I was saying no one puts Cancer in the corner. This is you coming out swinging. This is you knowing what you know, Now, we have the High Priestess. This is Archangel Heniel. I don't know what's underneath, though. I do know that there's a bunch of purple. So I know that they're major arcanas. So Archangel Heniel, the High Priestess. The High Priestess is about intuition. The High Priestess is about, connecting with your higher power, God, Source, whoever that is for you, and really listening. This is the part about it, is listening. Remember, What is it they say? We have two ears and one mouth, so that we should listen twice as much as we should talk. But you also need to trust yourself. The high priestess, it's an interesting thing with the high priestess. She only gives you what you can handle. Okay? She doesn't try to overstress you. Though sometimes if she's stressing you or if she's stretching you, it's because, again, it is because you can handle it. So listen very closely. Follow your intuition. If something does not feel right, say no. Anyway, and if something feels right, say yes. But this is also, with the high priestess, there's also a connection where you can kind of, people don't really kind of, it's more of a receiving energy with the high priestess, but the high priestess can also put out there too. And there can be some negotiation energies here too. Anyway, powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Be at peace. Whatever's happening, again, go back to the introduction with the hangman. Be at peace. Anyway, next card. Ooh, we've got some tower moments. Something big is going to happen. Now, let's pull this out so you don't see it. I'm not going to look. Anyway, here we go. This was reversed. 16. So we have that 1 energy, new beginning. 10 is a transition. 6, number of man, the energies you put into it. Now, this is a tower moment, meaning that there's a collapse to an old system so things can be rebuilt. Now, in this card, it means new energies are coming. Beautiful energies are coming. Wonderful energies. So you can add the 1 and 6 together. It becomes a 7 divine energies. Divine energies. Archangel Shamuel. This is something that just, again, those devil cards, this is breaking the bonds, breaking those bounds. This comes after that card. And this is like just tearing apart and really moving on. So whatever you have been, if there's been any connection with fear, this disconnects you. This breaks those chains. This breaks those chains, and you throw it back in the devil's face and you laugh. Well, maybe don't. Just get out of there, okay? Just get out of the situation, because this is a big, again, it says, change your life. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change bring. This is one of the cards I do love. I do love it. And now we come to the divine guidance. Archangel Sandalphon. It is a 5. This is the Hierophant card. But the Hierophant card is the business of government, the business of religion. This is divine guidance. This has a little bit, the Hierophant, if you listen to the intro, I'm not a big fan of the Hierophant, but this is a little bit different. This has a little bit of a gentler energy to it, okay? Archangel Sandalphon, believed to have been Elijah, the great prophet of the Old Testament. Again, we have that 5. Change is a coming. Change that might be delivered by divine guidance, okay? That might be something that is religious or political or governmental or something like that in nature. There is a lot of structure, so there's something that's happening in the rules and regulations, but it definitely, and again, I don't do legal advice here. This is not, you go see whoever you need to see with that one. But listen to your intuition. There is a revelation coming that's going to be like, yay, 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 yay. There is this divine guidance that's trying to make things happen for you also. The search for meaning in life. Consider an alternate approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. So get a good support system, but then, just embrace that. Now let's see what this is now. Ooh, this one is reversed. Oh, we have another one underneath that. Both of these are reversed. So I'm going to flip them both over. We have the page of Raphael. So page is a messenger. Okay, so you might be hearing some news. Page's underlying energy is Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Remember, Pluto and Capricorn, things have to be torn down in order for them to be, transformed. Raphael is your energy. It's also Scorpio. It's also Pisces energy, fluid and emotional. This is dreamy. This is loving. This is romantic. This pages are going to this, the next step. Pages are like, yes, I want to do this. The page of Raphael. So whatever this is, whatever this big, big stuff that's happening in the heavens, the universe around you, the page of Raphael is okay with it. The page of Raphael says, this is for my good. This is going to be something that I want. Now, the page of Raphael can also be about a new relationship, or it could be a deeper commitment with a good, healthy relationship. Gentle, loving, dreamy, open-hearted. A new emotional situation. Messages regarding relationships or social invitation. Great intuitive insights. Remember, follow your intuition. Now, the other one, this was reversed, and this other one was reversed, and it is a major arcana. The Lovers. Ooh, 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 ooh. So now we have the Lovers. Archangel Raphael. Raphael is the healer. So now we have a 6. 6 is the number of man, so it's the energies you've put into this relationship. But this is healing energy. This is coming to terms. This is coming to the better place. So whatever needs healing, Raphael is the angel to call. Okay, I call on Raphael quite a bit when I'm doing Reiki sessions. So Raphael is the one to call on to, heart, soul, spirit, physical, all of the above. Okay, but it's also about forgiving. It's also about letting go. But it is also, whatever this is, it could also be, because remember, this is new, dreamy. This is information coming that makes you happy. And then we have the lover energy. So make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. I haven't had any readings that have had this many major arcana cards in it. So let's see. This is the mystery card. I knew that we had a lot of the major because I saw the purples. Let's see what this one is. 3 of Raphael, celebration. Whatever this is all about, it is something that you've been wanting, something that you're going to celebrate. Now, 3 is about celebration, creativity. It's also the power of 3. Get a couple of your friends. Get out there. Yes, this is what I want. This is what I want. Remember, we're still, I'm putting this out on the 12th, so we're still in that full moon energy here too. And again, Raphael, your energy. Celebration. So whatever this is, it's a great outcome. Whatever this change your life, divine guidance, the high priestess, the lover, the page of, all of it is good. It is something that's going to bring you to a better place. Anyway, I like that. Reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. Interesting with that too. So let's see. Really, 3, 6, 6, 5, 16, 2. Interesting energies. Let's see. Guardian angels. What do you have for my Cancers? This is, like I said, I started 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I started with one, I do my fire, earth, air, and then my water for this time around. I rotated out. But, I had a bunch of cards come out for Leo, and then I had a bunch of cards. You're my last one. I had a bunch of cards come out for you. So this means something. Pay attention. Okay, you've got a lot of divine energy around you, my Cancers. Make use of that. Ask for things that are impossible. I know there's some out there, call out to Steve, that want, with debt and money. There's some people love relationships. Just keep saying, this is what I want. This would make me happy. Okay? Let's see. Guardian angels. What do you have for my Cancers here? What do you have for our Cancers? What else, guardian angels? This one is reversed. Embrace those around you. So we have a 5 again. This is a major arcana. This is the divine guidance. This is that Hierophant, business of religion, business of government energy. But again, too, just like this one has a gentler energy, it's one that I find a lot more acceptable. This one has a beautiful message. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you, making it even more important to surround yourself with those who love you and share your beliefs. Be willing to accept help from others. You could find comfort in traditional solutions, or your heart may long to try out new ideas. embrace those around you. I love that. I do love that. Now, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas. There's a lot of divine energy about you, my Cancers. Call on it. Okay, let's see. I'm going to be using the inspirational wisdom from Angels and Fairies that I talked to you about in the introduction. Okay, what do we have for our Cancers? What else for our Cancers? What else for our Cancers? Here we go. I want to shuffle these a little more. Okay, what else for our Cancers? Angels and Fairies. Many believe that fairies are earth angels. So let's see what we have. This one is reversed. The butterfly, reversed. Guardian Angel of Winter. Okay. This did come up out of all these cards. It came up for another one. I can't remember which. So it would be good to cross-watch your birth, go to your birth chart and cross-watch maybe a few. So Guardian Angel of Winter. Your time is often taken up with problems that belong to others. Use your wisdom and the angelic energy to prioritize your own needs. Again, you've got a lot of angelic energies around you. Anyway, good advice, especially for my Cancers. Okay, let's see what crystal or energy we have. My Cancers, what do we have? What do we have here? Yeah, lots of angelic energy around you this coming week. Use it. Use it. So who do we have here? Haniel, Shamuel, I should say, Sandalphon, Raphael. This would go back to Sandalphon again. Okay, let's see what we have. Did I cut these? I was talking. Here we go. This one is reversed. Amethyst. You haven't gotten this in a while. Spiritual insight, very much so. Creativity, psychic protection. Yes, my Cancers, you do need that. You need psychic protection. Also, courage. So get yourself some amethyst. Here's my amethyst. My amethyst was given to me by a Gemini. So here we go. Anyway, James. Anyway, get yourself some amethyst. It will be a good protection for you. Psychic protection. Anyway, my Cancers, interesting. Let me know, please, how this all works out for you. Take a moment to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications, especially if you want me to continue with all of this, because I need the encouragement. As always, though, my Cancers, always know, most importantly, you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.